ready?
Woo! Do you think I know how to pour it? Do you have confidence?
I have a lot of confidence.
Ooh, maybe no.
You'd think you'd be a pro by now.
That's not my specialty.
Oh, wait, that's right. Michael does that for you. Would you like me to do that for you? Ding, ding, ding. Michael, I need another drink.
You know what you need for Greg for his next birthday?
Isabel?
Is the thing like in the airplane, like when you ping it at the top and it just says Greg? You know, on the airplane?
Yeah. The flight attendant
I
call
need
button.
Captain Greg.
That was actually really good.
See, some things I'm good at. Okay, Alicia, I guess you're not really a guest because you live here almost as much as I do.
I do live here quite a lot. Yes, quite frequently. Mm-hmm.
And what do we do, when you come over here?
Well, I just get a walk in now because, there's no sense of knocking since I'm down here so frequently.
Mm-hmm.
But we drink a lot. And we talk.
We don't really drink that much.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
Wink, wink.
our moms might listen to this.
That's true, yeah. No.
Shh, hold on.
Cheers.
Cheers. We don't drink a lot. But we drink every day. And sometimes a lot. Well, I don't know. What is your funniest drinking memory from being over here?
Well, that has to be New Year's Eve. 2 years
Which
ago.
one? Okay.
Hands down.
We thought we were going to be good.
We tried. We started out slowly.
Right. We were only going to be in the hot tub for 15 minutes.
And then 15 minutes turned into an hour. Then an hour turned into...
Well, you lose time. I would really rather count the amount of time in the bottles of alcohol you consumed. How many was that?
I want to say 6.
Michael said it was 9. And I don't believe that can't be right. Can we
it may have been.
Do we have a problem? I don't... Wait.
No, it was New Year's Eve.
Oh. There you go.
And we were in the hot tub.
There you go. So it's really not a problem as long as you're celebrating something.
Correct.
So I think, every time we just need to, celebrate how awesome we are and how lucky our husbands are to have us.
I feel like when you're in the hot tub, too...
Time doesn't matter.
Time doesn't matter, and you're supposed to drink, right?
Yeah.
What else are you supposed to do? I mean...
Right. It would really be good if it was did you say you never saw a hot tub time machine?
That's exactly what it's like. I have not. No,
you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it would be dangerous for us to go back to our 80s selves.
I imagine that.
Well, see, you were probably in your 80s vibe. I wasn't really a big drinker in the 80s. That happened after I started dating Michael and I realized that alcohol was necessary to survive life.
I really wasn't a big drinker until I got into college.
Why?
It was that Catholic freeing, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
you had Catholic guilt till you left for college?
Because I went to an all-Catholic girls' school.
Mm-hmm.
And I did sports, so I didn't really go out and drink. And then once I hit college...
Then it went to shit.
I got into a sorority and the rest was history.
You became a drunk and a whore.
Well, I wouldn't put those two together, no.
Okay, let's separate them. You were drunk?
No.
And then you're a whore?
No, I was not a whore, no.
Okay, is that because you're afraid your parents or your kids will listen to this? Okay, just show me on your hands how many guys you've had sex with. Just on your hands. Or do you have to... You don't have socks on. You can count your toes also. Okay, how about this? You don't have to tell me how many people you had sex with.
How about you?
I've only had sex with 3 people in my whole life. And, I mean, if I have to alone, I will, but it's not really a thing that I pride myself on.
See, this is why I drink. You make me drink.
Well, I mean, it's not something that I really want to do, but there's certain times that you have to do those things because your husband's been so annoying that day. You cannot, if he's being an asshole, you can't then reward him with sex.
I'm going to go with 9. We had 9 bottles that day in the hot tub.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 9 people. Oh, man. Okay, so how many serious boyfriends did you have? She was a virgin till she met her husband. No. Okay, anyway, Go ahead. How many serious? I know you turned one gay, which is fine. We love gays. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, that has to do something to your ego. So you had to get another guy right away.
I would say I had 3 serious relationships through college and then before I got
So then, how many nights did you think you might have been in a relationship for that night, and then it developed into something? Because I'm trying to I'm trying to get to a number.
Not that I recall none.
Did you always say you've ever only had 3 relationships? Because I said I've only had sex with 3 people.
Yes, that's exactly was it. No,
I know.
No.
You were a flight attendant. I'm sure you experienced things.
And I married a pilot.
Did y'all have a Mile High Club experience with your husband?
No. I know that you wish that I would have, but no.
He wishes.
He probably does.
He already tells us that the plane flies itself, so you pretty much can do whatever you want. What, after 9/11 fucked everything up for so many people, in all seriousness. But also the fact that you can't have sex with your husband in the cockpit.
It's okay. I'll get over it. I'll just drink some. No, I've never. No, I have
These
never.
are one of the times where you jab me in the leg, because I told you, if you would jab me in the leg, I would know that was a sensitive subject, and then I would ignore it and continue to talk about it.
Exactly. That's why I've not jabbed you in the leg yet.
Okay, good.
No,
You gotta do that when it's really important.
no, I have not. And no, I never would.
Never? Okay.
No. I'm too much of a goody-goody.
You have kids, how'd that happen?
Well, I'm a rule follower, though.
So Greg told you, get over here and follow rules 1 through 3, and you did it. So he needs to tell you, that's what you need to tell him. Alicia said she's a rule follower, so you need to approach her that way.
Would you do it?
Would I do what? Have sex on an airplane?
Yeah. Have you ever?
No, I have not.
Would you?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I can't even imagine why people would do that in an airplane bathroom. To me, that is the most disgusting thing. I don't care if the airplane and the bathroom is perfectly clean. That's gross.
Have you ever looked on the floor of an airplane bathroom?
Ew.
It's disgusting. The last time...
Is there any kind of substances on the ground that you recognize from your own bathroom, maybe?
No, I'm just going to say that people miss when they're going to the bathroom because of the turbulence and that, and it's pretty nasty.
Ugh. What were you telling me about Greg not being able to keep secrets? Something that...
No, I was just saying that men do not know how to keep their mouth shut. So, when you're married, you have that code of if someone tells you something, there's a difference between someone tells you something and asks you never to tell anybody.
Yeah.
That you can't. But if somebody says, please don't say anything, and you say, well, can I tell my husband?
Got
and
it.
they're like, yes, that you can do.
So
right.
When I ask him later, or is he gonna be around with us later?
Probably.
Okay. So when I ask him later what the big secret is, do you think at that point he won't tell because you have already yelled at him?
No, I guarantee you he'll tell you. See, that's what I'm saying.
He's like a 2-year-old.
He is. But other men are like that as well. They're like wash ladies. They can't keep their mouth shut. They love to gossip, I think.
What do you mean
more
a
than
wash
women.
lady? What's a wash lady?
Back in the 60s, 70s, they would have Mrs. Kravitz. Do you ever remember her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you're so much older than me. You probably remember the 60s.
Yes.
You were born in the 60s, weren't you?
No, I was not.
Yes, you were!
I was not.
Yes, wait a minute. You're 70?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, that's Michael, who's the 69, which, born in 69, and he loves that, by the way. Oh my gosh.
So has Michael never done that? You tell him something, and then somebody will say something, and he'll be like, oh yeah, I knew about that, or yada, yada, yada.
You know what? He's so fucking deaf and blind. I think he doesn't hear what I say anyway. Or he acts like he doesn't.
I think it's the latter.
He said to somebody the other day, the good thing about being deaf is I can't hear when Christy talks to me. And, I wasn't supposed to get that memo, but I may or may not have a...
Did you hear him say
Is it like a mole or a dual agent? Like a mole that gave me that information?
No.
Not you guys.
No, I know. But I wouldn't say a mole. I think it's somebody that was looking out for your best interest.
Okay. Yeah, that's important. But I do think that I don't really know that I tell him a lot of things that are a secret that he doesn't already know. Like, what do I know? I don't really know anything. Really about anything. I told him I don't want to learn anything new. I'm too old to learn anything new. He tries to say, well, you need to, like, gain some knowledge. I said, no. I don't. No, we don't all need to watch the news all day long to fulfill our lives. Does Greg keep the news on all day?
No. He's a big movie buff. He will watch 3 movies at the same time. Which
Probably girly movies.
Crazy.
Does he watch girly movies?
No.
I would think that he would.
It's, Star Wars or stupid stuff like that.
Oh my God. I really thought Greg was a nerd, but now I know for sure. But also, Michael can be very nerdy sometimes too, but I do like a good nerd that makes money. I'd rather him be a nerd that has earned a good living for us than like some hot poor guy. Because at some point, that hot poor guy is going to be old and ugly and poor.
Yeah.
And I can't live that way.
But Greg's not a nerd, though.
We're talking about the same person. I say nerd you listen to all you nerds out there. I don't mean to offend anybody, but they're nerds in the best way. They're not, they don't have the pocket protector thing. Does Greg?
No.
Okay. But they're nerdy in certain ways.
I'll give you that.
But Michael and I don't know, we've been married for a long time, and he said, talking about, I guess some new Star Wars is coming out or something. And he goes, did you ever watch that? And I said, well, I saw the first one. We had just moved to, we're getting ready to move to Louisiana, and I fell asleep in the movie theater. And he goes, oh my God. He goes, now I know we're soulmates, because I also fell asleep in the movie theater when I was watching Star Wars. I said, oh my God, thank God. I just can't watch all that stuff. He doesn't like Star Wars and Star Trek. And I would rather, ignore the 10,000 football games and ESPN on the TV than ever. You watch it with him on purpose?
Well,
are you in trouble? Have you spent too much money and you feel like you have to watch it with him?
No, he watches a lot of sports too, and that drives me crazy. I like the football and that, but he likes to watch all the pre-game shows and the post-game shows. To me, I just want to watch the football game, be done with it.
Reagan and I this morning were laughing because I think it was ESPN, and they're watching it, and your ass has been sitting there too long when the same quarterback comes on and cries about how he lost the game, disappointed his team, blah, blah, blah. Y'all can speculate who it is, but big baby today, or yesterday. Then that's understandable. He's hormonal. He's, a young, hormonal sensitive man. But those aren't bad either. He makes a good living, so I'm sure his wife tolerates it that he's a complete baby. How did you guys, when you met Greg, how did you know he was the one?
How did I know he was on? Well, we had been friends for 5 years prior to us dating. Once we finally started dating, the thing that really stuck out to me was I was working and it was snowing. And so my workplace was close by to his place. Mm-hmm. And I came over there because I was staying there because the weather was really bad. And when I walked in, the first thing he said to me was, tell me, how was your day? Genuinely. Aww. And he wanted to know how my parents were doing, if I had talked to them. I had never...
Because of the weather he was concerned, or he was just trying to get you to date him?
No, I think genuinely wanted to know how my day was. Mm-hmm. And I really had never dated anyone that took the time out to actually be and from that moment, it was wow, this is different.
Yeah. The rest of them just wanted you for your ass.
My big ass, yes.
And your tolerance for alcohol.
Sure.
Those are 2 good qualities. I also have those. And we both been married for a very long time, so it's working.
Now, you and Michael met.
We grew up as neighbors in Louisiana. He asked a sorority sister of mine, like, would I go out with him? And there wasn't that necessarily that vibe then. I'm sure there was for him. Like, I'm sure if Greg had met you when you were in high school, he'd have wanted to date you
Of
then.
course he would have.
I mean, hello.
We are who we are.
Right. I was kind of aggravated with him because I'd said to him one day, you know, is this something? Like, is this something? He goes, yeah, but, you know, I mean, I'm going to be living far away and, you know, I just have my manly needs. And he was like a little twit, a little skinny fuck that was like, how old, maybe 22, was telling me basically, hey, I'm a ladies' man. I'm going to live in Little Rock, Arkansas. I don't know how many chicks even live there.
So, did he ever ask you out when you guys live next to each other?
No.
Did you
But like
actually-
in college, like we did end up, he did end up calling me and we did end up dating a little bit and then he moved.
I didn't know if maybe you guys had like grown up like our kids have together for a long period of time.
I'm sure even though he wanted to date me because like, hello, look at all this.
So
Talk
he
to me.
knew what he was getting into before he started dating you. Like he knew, like this is how you've always been.
That's a good question. I really, you know what? That is a really good question because I don't know that I've ever asked him that. Huh. Anyway, I'll ask him, but you know what? I'm sure.
I'm
it's
sure he
fine.
did too.
I'm sure he always had that feeling. It was fun to be a little ho-ho just for a hot second. I'd be a hoe a little bit at some point in your life before you're like completely monogamous. I mean, which is great. I'm not, you know, inviting any strangers at this point, but are allowed to date somebody else in college. I was a hot commodity. I mean, you know.
I'm sure you were.
So besides the time, I talked about it the other day, about the time that this guy told me, or said to me, you know, I must have been having like resting bitch face in a bar or something. He says, you know, you'd be so much prettier if you just smiled. And I was like, oh my goodness.
That's not the right thing to say to you.
Well, you know, although I've always been this way, like, I don't think that guy knew what he was saying, right? Or who he was saying it to. So I said, give me something to smile about and I will.